What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys an interesting Rivals video. Not gonna be super long, but this community is so funny. They will band together over a skin being cheaper and not being a legendary, despite there's a lot of characters in this game who don't have legendary skins, like at all. And now, granted, don't get me wrong, do I think Storm should be reworked? Yes, Storm should be reworked. Storm should definitely have like a better, like, I wouldn't say moveset, but movement. That should be definitely a thing. But the fact that these people banded together and literally were crying racisms and death threats towards the devs and, like, you know, moderators and all this other kind of stuff is just so asinine. It's so ridiculous. Y'all will do that, but you can't band together and ask for better actual balancing, like real balancing, releasing of more characters for, like, you know, the tank role and the healer role. Because the thing is, I constantly say this, we're not going to get real balancing of any kind, right, until that happens. Until that happens, it's not going to work. It's really not. So the fact that these people got all up in arms about it, got so pissy about it, right, is so insane. It is just ridiculous that these people got that crazy about it. It is just, like, I don't understand you. I don't stand any single one of y'all to sit there and be super upset about a skin more than being upset about balancing of the game. Like, literally. Like, how does this work? So you can actually just, oh, you can buy that, okay. Because, I mean, this is the skin that they have an issue with, right? I see nothing wrong with this skin. It looks really good. The only problem I have with Storm, right, is the fact that her movement sucks. Does she need a rework? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But also, this is like a purple skin that gives you 2 color choices, and you can interchange that. That is not a normal thing. But people were still bitching and complaining about racisms. Like, that is the stupidest thing ever. There's so many other things y'all can fucking be talking about. There's so many other things that y'all could be, like, complaining about, other than going, oh, well, you know what? They did that because she's black. Squirrel Girl didn't get one. Johnny Storm has none. Okay? There's characters in this game who are played a lot. And I do mean a lot. So yes, are the devs, like, spread out, and do they need to have, like, a little bit better of a, like, strategy when it comes to doing their stuff? Yes. Yes, they do. There's no doubt about that. But to sit there and cry, racisms! Oh, Marvel Rivals is racist, NetEase is racist because they're Asian, they're from China. Motherfuckers! That's the dumbest and most ignorant shit ever. And most of y'all are very clearly Reddit mods, or just literally spend the majority of your life online, and you don't actually play this game, because she is literally under 3% pick rate overall. Okay, now granted, y'all want more skins for characters, you should play the characters. If you don't play the character, don't fucking complain. Okay, now once again, does Storm deserve a rework? Yes, she's been part of the game since, like, I think season 0. So I think they should definitely fix her fucking moveset. And for all we know, they are. Look at what they did with the team-ups that they changed, right? They permanently changed the way the team-ups work, which was a fucking awesome change. So, instead of sitting there threatening the devs and, you know, moderators and people online and all this other kind of shit, why don't you actually care and show that you care by banding together with people who actually love this game and say, hey, look, guys, could you please do some reworks for certain characters and make them a little bit more of a viable character so that people will be actually more likely to play that character? That is what people should be doing. If y'all can band over together and start crying racisms over a fucking summer skin, why can you guys not band together and ask for real balancing? Why can't you do that? Or was majority of the people who were lying, like being loud, crying and screaming, racism and all this other bullshit. Were any of you all actually players of this game? Because people go, oh, how often do you see a Psylocke in your lobbies? I play Psylocke. I love Psylocke. She's awesome. I've had Psylocke in almost, I would say, half of my matches usually when it comes to me playing, because I play this game for several hours a day. I'm going to play today. I'm going to record another video after this for probably about an hour, and I swear I better see some Storm players. I better see Storm in there. Because if not, I'm like, see, this is the problem. Y'all are whining and crying and complaining, and then none of y'all play Storm. None of y'all are asking for Storm to be reworked. You're just pissed that her skin is that. You're just mad that it's this. Like, oh wow, they gave her yellow and red. Honestly, I think the red looks a lot better. Like, damn. And then they gave her these. No one else's fucking purple skin does this. This is a new thing that they did because they're like, oh hey, you know what? Let's make the skins a little bit more customizable so they stand out a little bit more for individuality for characters and players. Great idea. But y'all still complain. Oh, she didn't get a VFX. Oh, it's not a legendary. Oh. I did a video yesterday showing off several characters who don't have any, and they've been around since either season 0 or season 1 point whatever. There's several characters in this game who have none. You don't see anyone crying and demanding change and threatening the devs. No. All they're doing is sitting there going, I mean, hopefully you guys can fix this or make it a little bit more balanced, because they should. They should definitely balance it out to the point to where other characters get other skins and stuff. Should they do it? Yes. No one's disagreeing with you on that. What everyone is disagreeing with you like crazy libtards is the fact that you're going and threatening people over a skin instead of actual balancing and a better community. And the thing that really irritated me were all the fucking paid content creators who got early access to this shit, and instead of saying, hey guys, this may not look all that good or whatever, but hey, we'll probably see if they change anything, because they do. When they released the Widow skin, right, it was pretty fucking plain. First actual, legendary Widow skin that she's gotten, and she finally got a VFX effect or whatever. Y'all just need to be patient. Y'all just need to be patient. Learn patience. Like, holy shit. That's the thing. The community needs to learn patience and actually learn to band together in the right ways and not threaten people. I mean, overall, most ridiculous asinine shit I have ever seen. So, go check out W.GG. Use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. W is a zero sugar, non-jitter energy drink supplement company that is made by gamers for gamers. Gives you that hyper focus so you can end up winning that match that you're trying to win, whether it's Rivals or, Call of Duty or whatever they're playing. Right? Zero sugar, like I said, no red dyes, and it's made out of fruit and coffee extracts. They also help smaller channels, much like myself, become an affiliate and get your foot into the door of content creation, because it is getting harder across every platform when it comes to streaming and everything else, which is why I highly suggest everyone try out Rumble, if anything, and or maybe you get lucky on YouTube or Twitch, but with the way things are looking, you never know. So, go check out W. That's DUBBY.GG. Use my code TacticalGaming90. Link is going to be down in the comment section down below, pinned comment. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Hopefully, I actually see, the community band together in a much proper way and do the same amount of energy they had for the racist netties to get actual balance. Because that's what a lot of people who play this game have been asking for, is real balance and not a bunch of bullshit. Because in my opinion, I think what they should do is stop focusing on skins for a while, like a season or two. Stop doing skins. Okay, now I'm gonna say it. A whole season or two, stop doing skins, and give us reworks for characters, especially older characters who've been around since the beginning of the game. Storm's one of them. And not only reworks, but real balance. all these motherfuckers like crying for certain characters get nerfed or whatever. How about we get more tanks and more freaking, strategists to balance it out and then do balancing. Then do balancing. That way, it's way better. Because all this, like, oh, this character gets nerfed, this character gets nerfed, this character gets buffed. Now, granted, do they have favorites? Yes. But a lot of their favorites are also depends on who plays them. And I'm not talking about how many individual, like, average player base. No, I'm talking about their streamers and their content creators. Because a lot of the streamers and content creators play certain characters, and that's why certain characters get specific buffs. And why other characters get specific nerfs. So, hopefully you'll have a good one. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Catch me for the next one. Later.